and please do subscribe previous videos. You watch the previous videos, you will understand the today classes. Okay, everyone should watch previous class. Okay, today I'm going to explain. So work done 2. Torque is acting on electric dipole placed in a uniform electric field. Uniform electric field. Now you will see. Electric dipole model number 3. This is a this is a box. So this is a P box. This is a P box. One more P bar is at this place. This is a one more P bar. Now this is A point at this B point. We have to calculate electric field at this point. Again, we have to calculate the electric field at this point. This is a we call basic point is basic point. Basic point. So this is a P bar. P bar means this is a negative charge. This is a positive charge. This is a P bar means direction of this is a electric dipole moment. Electric dipole moment. Direction of electric dipole moment means from negative charge to positive charge. Now this is a P bar. This is a negative charge. This is a positive charge. Positive charge. This is a negative charge. This is a positive charge. Distance between two charges is 2a. Distance between two charges is 2a. This is a center of dipole. Center of dipole. P bar is a electric dipole. Electric dipole. Direction of electric dipole is from negative to positive. Negative to positive. That is the electric dipole moment. Electric dipole moment. Now see, we know some basic points. So what you know? EA is equal to 2 kp by RP, and E equatorial is equal to kp by RP. So this is a electric field at axial point. Electric field axial line is equal to 2 kp by RP. This is a E equatorial. Electric field at E equatorial is equal to kp by RP. That is a formula. Now we'll see at this point. This is a minus q. This is a plus q. This is a center of dipole. This is a straight line because this is a equatorial line. This is a equatorial. This is a direction of dipole. Direction of dipole. You will see this is a equatorial. Equatorial. E resultant, and E bar. Both are in opposite. Both are in opposite direction. This is a basic one. Negative charge. This is a positive charge. This is a electric dipole. This is a line cycling because this is a resultant electric field. E axis. This is a dipole momentum. Direction of dipole momentum and the electric field both are parallel to each other. This is the direction of dipole momentum from negative to positive. This is a resultant electric field. Both are anti-parallel. Keep in your mind. This is point. Now you will see at this point. This is a negative charge. This is a positive charge. This is a negative charge. This is a positive charge. Positive charge. Now this is a line. This is a P bar. You take this is a P bar. P bar. This is a positive, negative. This is a P bar. This is a negative. This is a positive charge. Positive charge quality. Cyclone is passes through. Cyclone is this is a cyclone. Cyclone is passes through negative and center of dipole and positive charge because this is an axial line. Axial line. This is a cyclone. Cyclone is passes through center of dipole and this line is perpendicular to this axis. We call this is a equatorial line. Equatorial line. This is a we call axial line. Axial line. That is a basic one. Now you will see this is a P bar. This is a P bar. This is a negative charge. This is a positive. This is a negative charge. Negative charge. Next, this is a straight line. This is a straight line. Straight line passes negative charge and the center of dipole and positive charge. This line we call, what we call this line? This is a equatorial line. The distance we call equatorial line. Equatorial line. Now, next you see this is a line passes. Line passes center of dipole. This is the line passes center of dipole. This line is perpendicular to this one. We call this is a what we call this is a equatorial line. But this is a negative charge. This is positive. Negative charge. This is the electric field direction. Direction of electric field is here. What is the direction of electric field here? This is a downward direction. Downward direction. This is the equatorial line. Equatorial line. This is the equatorial line. Now for this dipole, one straight line passes negative charge, center of dipole, positive charge. This line we call E axial line. Underline. This is a straight line, passes to negative charge, center of dipole, positive charge. This line we call This line we call axial line. EA and P bar both are same direction. This is a P bar. This is E bar. Both are same direction. This is upward direction. This is also upward direction. Both are same direction. Equator. P bar and E bar both are parallel to each other. Now you will see this is a P bar. This is E bar. Both are parallel to each other. Now this is you see one straight line passes through center of dipole. This line is perpendicular to the axis because this is the equatorial line. This is a straight line passes through center of dipole. This line is called equatorial line. But you see P bar this direction, E bar this direction. P bar is up, E bar is down. Both are in opposite direction at this point. Now for this one. Now straight line passes. This is a straight line. Straight line passes negative charge and positive charge. We call this is what we call this is E axis. Now this is a straight line passes center of dipole. This line is this is a P bar is this is E bar is down at this point. This is equatorial. Now at this A point, now at this B point, we have to calculate resultant error. This is a B point. This is a A point. Now you will see A point and B point. A point, what we have, A point. You see that A point, EA is equal. You will see E axis upward direction, E is downward direction. At this point, we have to calculate EA. I think E resultant we have to calculate. This is upward direction. This is a downward direction. E is a electric field is a vector quantity. Vector quantity means which having the physical quantities which having magnitude and direction. This is a magnitude EA and E. Which one is greater? EA greater than EE. EA greater than EE. Now I am going to subtract EA minus EE. EA minus EE. This is a magnitude. EA means 2 kp by r cube minus kp by r cube. Now I'm getting kp by r cube. This is EA. This is the magnitude of EA. This is the magnitude of EA. E means electric field. Electric field having the magnitude. What the direction? What is the direction of electric field? This is a greater value. This is a lesser value. Now EA resultant EA is in upward direction. Upward direction. Direction is in a upward direction. EA is a upward direction. Now at B point. This is a point. Now B point. Now you see B point. This is a B point. So B point. This is upward direction is EA. Downward direction is E. And you see which one is greater? EA greater than EE. EA greater than E. EB is equal EA minus EE. Now you see 2 Kp by R cube minus Kp by R cube. Now you see this is a subtract to value Kp by R cube. This is EB. This is a EB value. This is the magnitude of EB. This is the magnitude of EB at this place. But what is the direction of EB? EB direction is E is greater. E is greater. E is greater than ES. Direction of EB also along which direction? EB also in the direction of EA. So why EB is along EA? EA is greater than to EE. That's why EB is in upper. You see at this B point, EB is upper direction, EA also upper direction. Both are, see EA value Kp by R cube, EB value is Kp by R cube. Now EA is equal to EB, both are equal. Both are equal. Magnitude are equal. Direction of electric field also, EB is upper direction, EA also upper direction. Now, so you will give the positive. Positive indicates direction of EA and EB, both are same direction. Both are same direction. That is the conclusion at this model. This is the one model of electric dipole. Electric dipole. Next model. This is a basic point. This is a basic point. This is a basic point. This is the next model. This is a P bar. This is a P bar. This is A point. This is a B point. Now we have to calculate. This is a negative. This is a positive. Center of dipole. This is a negative. This is a positive. This is a center of dipole. 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 At this point, we have to calculate the electric field. At this point, we have to calculate the electric field due to this dipole. Dipole. How can we calculate? You see carefully. Now, you see. So what about, I'm taking this is a dipole. This is I'm taking this is a one dipole. This is a straight line. Straight line is fastest. Straight line is fastest. Negative charge, center of dipole, and positive charge. What is this one? What we call this one? And E axial line. E axial line. This is the direction of E axial line. E axial line. Now this is a straight line. This straight line is passes through center of dipole. This is a line is perpendicular to this field. Direction of P bar is downward direction. E bar is in this direction. This is EE. Now you will see in this concept, E bar is this direction. E bar is negative side. E bar is negative side, and the P bar is E bar and P bar both are in opposite direction. P bar is down, E bar is in upward direction. Now at this point, this is one straight line is passes. One straight line is passes negative charge, center of dipole, and positive charge, and E also at this end. E also. This is a line. Straight line is passes through center of dipole. This line is perpendicular to this axis. This line. So P bar is upward direction means EE is downward direction. E is at the downward direction. You see at A point and B point. At A point and B point, you will see carefully. At A point, at B point. At A point, EA and EE both are same direction. E leads is equal EA plus EE, EA plus EE. Now you see at this place EA down, EE also down. And this is a big point. EE up, EA also up. Resultant electric field at P point, resultant electric field at A point is equal. Both are in upward direction means we have to add. We have to add. Now EA EB. EA means 2 kp by r cube plus EE means kp by r cube. Now you will see this is r cube. This is a 3 kp. This is a EB. This is a EB. But direction of EB is direction of EB. At this place, EE, EA both are upward direction and EB resulted also in an upward direction. In upward direction. This is the magnitude of EB. Direction of EB is in an upward direction. This is the magnitude of EB. This is the direction of EB. Direction of EB is in an upward direction. This is over. Now at EA. At A point, EA is downward direction. Downward direction. This is the magnitude and 2 kp by r cube plus kp by r cube. Now this is a 2 kp by r cube, kp by r cube. This is a 3 kp by r cube. This is EA. This is a EA. This is a magnitude of electric field at A point. At the A point. This is a magnitude. But the direction is EA downward direction, EE also downward direction, and resultant EA also downward direction. Now conclusion is you see EA is equal to 3 kp by r cube, EB is equal to 3 kp by r cube. Magnitude are same. Now EA value is equal to EB value, both are same. This is a magnitude are same. But the direction EB is a up, EA is a down. Both this is upward direction, this is a downward direction. Direction of EA is equal to opposite to the EB. Now you will keep the minus. Minus means opposite direction. Opposite direction. EA is a downward direction. EB is a upward direction. This negative sign indicates direction of EA is opposite to the EB. That is a negative. That is all. Next one. Next model. This is a last model. This is a P body in upward direction. P body in upward direction. This is a P. Now this is A point. At this point is B point. B point. So we have to calculate at A point electric field, and we have to calculate electric field at B point. B point. Now this is a negative charge. This is a positive charge. This is a negative charge. This is a positive charge. Now you will see one straight line. Straight line. This is a straight line passes negative charge, and center of dipole. This is a line is passes to positive charge. This line we call. What we call? This is a E axial line. E axial line. Now this is a straight line. This is a straight line passes center of dipole. This line is passes through perpendicular to this axis. This line we call. At this place B point. P board is in this direction. This is a E equatorial line. E equatorial line at B point. At a B point. Now this is a one more dipole. This is the straight line. Straight line passes through negative charge, center of dipole, positive charge. This is a line because this is a E axial. Straight line passes through negative charge and positive charge. This line we call E axial line at the A point. At the A point. Now one more straight line is passes through center of dipole. This is a line passes like this, and at this point, P body is in upward direction, E body is in a downward direction. This is a E equatorial line. E equatorial line. At this point, we have to calculate resultant electric field. At this point, we have to calculate resultant electric field. Resultant electric field. You will see how to be calculate. Now A point. Now A point. At A point. At A point, you will see this is the EA. EA. E axial. E axial. This is the EA. EE. Okay. Now this is the EA. Now we'll take this is a A point, this is a B point. Don't confuse. Now, angle between EA and EA, angle theta is equal to 90 degrees. Theta is equal to 90. Now I will see, I want to, this is a B point, B point. I need a EB is equal, so ER is equal to root of E1 square plus E2 square plus 2E1 E2 cos 90 degrees. Cos theta is equal to 90 degrees. E1 is equal to EA. E2 is equal to EA. Okay. Cos 90 means 0. This is a root of. This is a EB. This is a resultant electric field at B point. E1 square means EA square. E2 means EA square. EA square root of EA square plus EA square, 2EA square, and square root cancel. This is 2 root 2 EA. Your answer is at EB is 2A. This is a magnitude, but the direction is resultant direction is this is we call EB. EB is this is the direction of EB. Direction of EB. That is a EB direction. At the same time, next to B A point. At A point. This is a this is EE. This is EE, and this is EE. Now, what is the angle between here? Theta is equal to 90 degrees. What is the resultant at this is the A point? EA is equal root of E1 square plus. Do you know parallelogram law? You studied in the first year parallelogram law. E R is equal to resultant is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. What cos 90 is equal to 0 here. Cos 90 is equal to 0. Cos 90. So A is equal to I'm taking E. B is equal to I'm taking E. Now what is the resultant? R is equal to here I'm taking EA. EA is equal to root of A square. A means E square. B means E square plus cos 90 0. Cos 90 0. Now the root of E square plus E square 2E square. 2E square. This is the root 2. This is the root of E square. Square and root cancel. This is the root 2 EE. This is our resultant electric field at A point. This is the magnitude of EA. But the direction of EA is in a downward direction. Downward direction. This is EA direction. You will see EA direction. EA direction is down. This is the EA direction. This is a EB direction. Both are in opposite direction. EA value is equal to root 2 E. EB is equal to root 2 A. Root 2 A. But the direction is in a opposite direction. And now I'm going to write EB is equal to root 2 EA. Direction in opposite direction. This is a EA direction. This is the EB direction. Both are in opposite direction. Now this is electric dipole is over. Next One more new concept. Now next concept. Next, this is the 4 marks question. IP. 4 marks question. The torque acting on electric dipole in a uniform electric field. Torque acting on electric dipole in a uniform electric field. It is very, very important 4 marks question. It is very, very important 4 marks question in life. It is very, very important 4 marks question. It is very, very important. Now, torque acting on electric dipole in a uniform electric field. Now you will see uniform electric field. This is a electric field. This is the direction of E1. This is a positive plate. This is a negative plate. Direction of electric field is from positive to negative. This is the direction of electric. All field lines are starting from positive and ending at all electric field lines are terminating and ending at negative plate. Now, and this is a uniform electric field. This positive plate and negative plate provide uniform electric field. Positive plate and negative plate provide uniform electric field. This is a uniform electric field. Next, on electric dipole means this is a negative charge, this is a positive charge. Di means 2. This is a distance between the two charges. This is center of dipole. Distance between two charges is 2a. Distance between the two charges is 2a. Distance between two charges is 2a. That is the distance. Now, this is a uniform electric field in a dipole. This is a torque acting on the electric dipole in a uniform electric field. Now you will see, we know very well this formula. So this is the intensity of electric field is equal to force by Q. F is equal to EQ. F is equal to EQ. Now for basic point for positive charge, for negative charge. This is positive charge. Electric field, direction of electric field and force are both are same direction. Direction of electric field and force both are same direction for positive charge. For negative charge, direction of electric field and direction of force both are in opposite, anti-parallel. For positive charge, direction of electric field and force both are same direction. same direction. For negative charge, direction of electric field and force both are anti-parallel. Both are anti-parallel. Anti-parallel. Now you will see what will happen here. So generally, this is a positive plate. Positive plate. This positive plate will attract negative charge. This is a negative charge. Negative. This is a positive plate. This is a negative plate. Now this is a positive charge. Now positive charge, direction of electric field, force both are same direction. This is a direction of electric field. This is a direction of electric. This is a negative plate. This negative plate will attract positive charges this direction. This is a force of electric. Negative plate. This is a negative plate. This negative plate will attract positive charges this direction. This is the force of. This is the direction of force. This is the direction of electric field. Both are parallel to each other for a positive charge. One positive charge. This is a negative charge. Direction of electric field is at this direction. This is a positive plate. This positive plate will attract negative charges this direction. This is a electrostatic. This is a positive plate. This positive plate will attract negative charges this direction. This is a negative plate. This negative plate will attract positive charges this direction. Both are in opposite and equal direction. Both are equal forces. Both are equal forces, but acting in opposite direction. Acting in a opposite direction. Opposite direction. Opposite direction. Now we'll see. So what will happen in this situation? Now this is a field mass. This is a dipole. Dipole makes an angle theta. Angle between, this is a theta. Theta between field line and dipole. Dipole. Angle between field line and a dipole. This is the angle between. Now we will see torque. Torque nothing but torque is equal to torque nothing but torque means so first dipole momentum. P bar means dipole momentum. Dipole momentum means any magnitude of any charge. Magnitude of any charge and the distance between the two charges. Distance between the two charges and any modulus of any charge. This is a dipole momentum is equal to Q into 2A. Q into 2A. This is a vector quantity. Vector quantity. This is a dipole momentum. Now torque. Torque nothing but turning effect. Turning effect. Turning effect means this dipole is rotating in this direction. Rotating in this direction. This is one force. One force is acting in this direction. One force is acting in this direction. So what will happen? This dipole rotating in this direction. Rotating in this direction. So practically, you will see more practically. Okay, say it's not possible. I'm trying. And this is one force is acting in this direction. One force is acting in this direction. One force is acting in this direction. This dipole is rotating in this direction. That is because turning effect. Turning effect nothing but torque. Torque means rough. We are calling rough. Rough. We are calling rough. So rough means force into perpendicular distance between the two forces. Perpendicular distance between the two forces. R means perpendicular distance between the force. Perpendicular distance between the two forces. Now you will see. Tau means general formula. This is a general formula. Formula is equal. Tau is equal to rho. Tau is equal to rho. Tau is equal to force into perpendicular distance between the perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance. So tau is equal to force perpendicular distance between the two forces. This is I'm joining the line. This is I'm joining the line. This is a A point. This is a B point. This is a C point. I'm taking A point and B point. Now we will see. This is a point, B point, C point. Make it angle theta here 90. So now this is a 2A. Distance between the this is a 2A. This is a I don't know. Now sin theta is equal. Sin theta is equal. Sin theta is equal to opposite. This is a BC by AB. Now I want BC opposite side. AB into sin theta. AB into sin theta. So BC is equal to AB means 2A distance. 2A sin theta. 2A sin theta. BC means opposite direction. This is opposite. Opposite distance means this is how much opposite? 2A sin theta. 2A sin theta. This is 2A sin. Tau is equal to force means what is the force? Force nothing but intensity of electric field. Here force. The intensity of electric field is equal to force by charge. F is equal to EQ. F is equal to EQ. Now F is equal to CF means EQ and 2A sin theta. 2A sin theta. Now tau is equal to 2A Q sin theta means Q into 2A means that is a dipole momentum. That is a PE. E and this is a P sin theta. Now this is I am writing P sin theta. P sin theta. Now sin theta is removed means this is a P bar plus E bar. P bar plus E bar. This is a tau. That is direction of tau is equal to direction of tau. Direction of tau is equal to direction of tau is equal to tau is equal perpendicular to the P. Direction of tau is equal perpendicular to E. That means tau dot P is equal to 0. Tau dot E is equal to also 0. This is the direction of tau. Direction of tau is equal to plane containing P and E. Direction of tau is perpendicular to plane containing P and E. P perpendicular to tau perpendicular to P means that means tau dot P means 0. Tau perpendicular to E means that means tau dot E means 0. Dot product means 0. Dot product means 0. Now once again you will see here. So this is a force. Now this is a derivation. It is very important for marks. 1 mark question. Torque acting on dipole in a uniform electric field. This is a direction of field length. Direction of electric field is from positive to negative, and this is the direction of electric field. And dipole means negative charge, positive charge. Distance between the two charges is 2A. This is A point, B point, and this is A point. The angle between, and this is a dipole momentum. This is a P bar. This is a P bar and E bar. This is a angle between P bar and E bar. Theta is angle between P bar and E bar. Dipole momentum means magnitude of any charge and the distance between the two charges. This is a dipole momentum. General formula torque is equal to drop. Torque is equal to perpendicular distance between the two charges and force, electric force. This is the electric force and perpendicular distance between the two forces. Force means F is equal to EQ and 2EQ means this is a perpendicular distance. Now tau is equal to EQ 2A sin theta. Q 2A means that is the dipole momentum and E is as this I written here sin theta. Now tau is equal to P sin theta. Tau is equal to P bar plus E bar. Q bar plus E bar. Direction of tau is equal to perpendicular to the plane containing P and E. So tau dot P is equal to 0. Tau dot E is equal to 0. Now this is a very important for us. Now some very important points. torque always bring torque always try to bring electric dipole in the direction of electric field. Torque always try to bring electric dipole in the direction of electric. Now, so before you are seeing this is a negative charge, this is a direction of electric field. Actually, this is a negative. This is a dipole. This is a P bar. Now this is an angle thing. This is a E bar. This is a dipole tries to turn in this direction. Try to turn in this direction. Theta is equal to 0 degree. Theta is equal to 0 degree. Now initially this is the position of the dipole. So this is the initially position of the dipole. So dipole placed in the uniform electric field at this place, and this dipole, this is a dipole. Torque always try to bring this electric dipole in this direction. So dipole is dipole places in a uniform electric field like this, but torque tries to bring this one is the dipole is in this direction. Actually, the thing is, this is a uniform electric field. This is electric dipole. This is electric dipole. Electric dipole is placing electric dipole places in a uniform electric field like this. But immediately this dipole is rotating this direction like this. So why does it rotate from this position to this position? Means torque tries to bring its in the direction of electric field. This is a direction of electric field. This is a P bar. So P bar and E bar both are parallel to each other in this situation. Actually, the thing is, the electric dipole is places in a uniform electric field like this. Immediately, what will happen? This dipole is moving from that position to at this place, at this position. So, what is the reason? So, why does it move from this position to this position? What is the reason? Reason is only one reason. Torque tries to bring electric dipole from this position to this position. So torque always try to bring electric dipole in the direction of electric field. In the direction of electric field. మనం ఈ డైపోల్ ని ఇలా పెడితే టార్క్ ఏం చేస్తుందంటే డైపోల్ ని ఇలా చేస్తుంది. అంటే పీ బార్ ఈ బార్ బోత్ ఆర్ సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్. నువ్వు ఇలా పెడితే డైపోల్ ని ఇలా తీసుకెళ్లి యూనిఫామ్ ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫీల్డ్ లో పెడితే ఏం చేస్తుంది? టార్క్ ఏం చేస్తుంది? టార్క్ దాన్ని ఇలా రొటేట్, ఇలా ఉన్నదాన్ని ఇలా రొటేట్. నువ్వు ఇలా తీసుకెళ్లి పెడితే సరే ఇలా పెట్టు 90 డిగ్రీస్ లో. నువ్వు 90 డిగ్రీస్ లో పెట్టినా ఏమవుతుంది? 90 డిగ్రీస్ లో పెట్టినా ఏం చేస్తుంది? టార్క్ ఏం చేస్తుంది? దాన్ని రొటేట్ చేస్తుంది. ఎలా రొటేట్ చేస్తుంది? ఈ బార్ డైరెక్షన్ బోత్ ఆఫ్ సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్ లో రొటేట్. This is a keep in mind. Torque always try to bring electric dipole in the direction of electric field. In the direction of electric. Now next point, next important point. In uniform electric field. Uniform electric field. Uniform electric field. In the uniform electric field, the net force acting on the dipole is zero. Net force is zero. But the torque is not equal to zero. No translatory motion. Translatory motion. What is the meaning of translatory motion? So the dipole places in a uniform electric field. The dipole is rotating this direction. This is we call rotatory motion. This is we call turning of torque. This is we call it is rotating. This is a turning effect. We call torque. Only torque, only acting. Only rotatory motion. Only rotatory rotatory motion. Rotatory motion. Dipole places in a uniform electric field. Dipole places in a uniform electric field. It is not moving this direction. It is not moving this direction. It is not moving upward direction. It is not moving downward direction. It is moving this direction means because this is a translatory motion. But dipole places in a uniform electric field. It is rotating this direction. It is rotating. Because this is a turning effect. Because this is called turning effect. Because there is a turning effect. So now non-uniform electric field. Non-uniform electric field. In non-uniform electric field, net force not equal to 0, tau not equal to 0. Both are correct. Both force. And the translatory motion and rotatory motion are correct. Both correct. Non-uniform electric field. Non-uniform electric field, net force is acting on the dipole and torque is acting on the dipole also. Force is acting on the dipole and torque is acting on the dipole also. Both are acting. Force is acting means the dipole is in the motion. Dipole is moving along a straight line. Along a straight line, that is the translatory motion. And torque not equal to 0 means dipole rotate in a clockwise direction, maybe anti-clockwise direction. That is a point. Next one. Uniform electric field. Uniform electric field. For this one, this is a E bar, this is a P bar. Question number 1. Question number 2. This is a P bar. This is a P bar. This is A bar. For this one. For this one, what is answer? For this one, we know formula tau is equal to uniform electric field. Uniform electric field. So net force is equal to 0. Net force is equal to 0 in uniform electric field. Uniform electric field net force 0, but torque not equal to 0. What is the torque? PE sin theta. PE sin theta. Tau is equal to PE sin theta. What is angle? Angle between P and E bar. P bar and E bar both are parallel to each other. Theta is equal to 0 degree. Theta is equal to 0 degree. Sin 0. What is the answer? Sin 0. 0. Sin 0. That's okay. This is the first case. First situation. E bar and P bar both are same direction. E bar and P bar same direction. E bar and P bar same direction. What is the angle between E bar and P bar? Theta is equal to 0 degree. Theta is equal to 0 degree. Tau is equal to PE sin theta. Sin 0, 0. Tau is equal to 0. F rate also 0. Now in this situation. So what is the angle between the P bar and E bar? 90 degrees. Now tau is equal to PE sin theta. Tau is equal to PE sin 90 degrees. Sin 90 value is 1. So now we are getting tau is equal to PE. Maximum torque you are getting. Maximum torque. But force is equal to, net force is equal to 0. Why mean? In the electric dipole places in a uniform electric. Uniform electric, that is 0. That is 0. Now this is the direction of electric field. This is a P bar. Now this is a E bar and this is a P bar. Now this is a E bar, this is a P bar. Now for this one, tau is equal to Pe sin theta. Pe sin theta. E bar and P bar, angle between E bar and P bar. E bar and P bar is equal to 0 degrees. Theta is equal to 0 degrees. Tau is equal to Pe sin 0. Sin 0. Tau is equal to 0 in this situation. Now second case, this is a E bar, this is a P bar. Now theta is equal to angle between two is 180. So cos 180 is sin 180 is 0. Sin 180 is equal to 0. Tau is equal to P sin 180. Sin 180 is equal to 0. Tau is equal to also 0. Tau is equal to 0 also. Now, so this is a P bar, E bar. This is a E bar. This is a P bar. P bar. Angle is theta is equal to 90 degrees. Sin 90 is equal to 1. Tau is equal to P sin 90. Sin 90. Sin 90 is 1. Tau is equal to P. This is a maximum tau. Maximum tau. This is about the now next application. This is a E. This is a dipole momentum P1. This is a P2. Angle here alpha. Here is angle beta. Angle is beta. This is E bar is direction of electric field. Direction of electric field. This is a P1. This is the angle between P1 and E is alpha. This is the E and this is the P2. Angle between E and P2 is E. Direction of electric field is E. Now, in this case, I'm taking equilibrium position. So, two dipoles are in equilibrium position. In equilibrium position means both are rest. Both are rest means torque T1 is equal to T2. Torque T1 is equal to T2. General formula tau is equal to P sin theta. P sin theta. P sin theta. This is a dipole P1. This is a dipole P2. Both are in a uniform electric field. Both are in a uniform electric field. Both are, I'm taking the situation. Both are at rest position. Both are rest position means torque P1 is equal to torque T2. Torque T2. Now tau means what is that? P sin theta. P sin theta. T2 means P sin theta. P sin theta. Now T1 means P1. E means electric field. Both are same. And theta means what is here? Alpha. I'm taking P1 E sin theta. Sin theta means alpha. This is P2. Electric field is same and angle is theta means here beta. Now E cancel each other. Now so then sin beta take this side, P1 take this side. Sin alpha is equal, sin beta is equal P2 by P1. P2 by P1. P2 by P1. Now in this situation, what will happen? See. Actually, what is the angle between two? Alpha plus beta is equal to, that is equal to 90 degrees. 90 degrees. So now alpha take this side, beta is equal to 90 minus alpha. Now sin apply side. Now sin 90 minus alpha. Sin 90 minus alpha means this is belongs to first coordinate. Sin turns cos alpha. This is a sin beta. Sin beta is equal. Sin beta is equal. Sin beta is equal. Now sin alpha is equal Sin beta. Beta means I'm writing sin beta is equal P2 by P1. P2 by P1. Now sin alpha. Sin beta means cos alpha is equal P2 by P. Now you will see sin alpha by cos alpha. What we are going to write? This is a tan alpha. Tan alpha is equal. This is a P2 by P1. P2 by P1 we are going to write. Now we can write this is a tan beta. Tan beta. Now how can you write this is a alpha plus beta is equal to 90 degrees. Now I am taking beta, take this side. Alpha is equal to 90 minus beta. Sin applies both sides of this equation. Sin applies both sides of this equation. Sin alpha is equal to sin 90 minus beta. Sin alpha is equal sin 90 minus alpha. We call this is a cos beta. Cos beta. Now general equation. Sin alpha by sin beta is equal P2 by P1. P2 by P. Sin alpha means I'm going to write cos beta. Cos beta by sin beta is equal to this is a P2 by P1. We are going to write this is a cos beta. Cos by sin means cos beta is equal to P2 by P1. Now you can write this is the reverse. Tan beta is equal to P1 by P2. P1 by P2. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Product class is over. Tomorrow I will continue next class. Thank you. Thank you.